Sam Schumacher, a senior at Denver High School, had the idea to get involved with an organization called Soles4Souls while attending a leadership conference at Wartburg this summer.
We had to pick a community service project to do, and we did some research and stuff, and I'm really interested in shoes. I'd heard about it before, so I looked more into it, and I decided I really liked it, and that's what I wanted to get into.
Soles4Souls is an organization that sends new or used shoes all around the world to help out kids who aren't able to have new shoes themselves. Schumacher says there are multiple reasons why kids are really in need of shoes.
Let's say a place like Africa. Many of the kids don't have shoes, so they're not allowed to go to school. Shoes also protect from many viruses and diseases. So having a pair of shoes could in turn save a life of a child.
Soles4Souls uses volunteers like Sam to help collect shoes from all around the country. Unfortunately for Sam, here at Wartburg, things weren't starting off like he had planned.
At first there wasn't a great response from Wartburg, and I was afraid that maybe that wouldn't be the case. We wouldn't get a good response because at college you have a set pair of shoes that you need here and you don't have all kinds of old ones laying around.
Luckily, after a sluggish start, things really started to pick up. But how many shoes could he really collect?
Sam has over 700 pairs of shoes so far. It's been an amazing success story for the first 2 months of it being an active service project.
During those first 2 months, help came from a place where there's really never a shortage of shoes.
The cross-country team did an amazing job. When they had a home meet, they asked every cross-country runner and coach and parent. They sent out mass emails, and they ended up getting tons of boxes of shoes.
As runners, we go through a ton of pairs of shoes, so we decided, or I just kind of thought, hey, you know, this would be an awesome opportunity for some of us to get rid of all of our old running shoes.
Before the cross-country team, it's more than just an excuse to get rid of some old shoes. It's a way to give back.
Needs were somewhere else that we could give kind of the gifts that we've been given to someone else through our own use, which is perfect.
And as any good runner knows, you can go through a lot of shoes fast.
What's actually perfect is the fact that a lot of runners are going through shoes at a really fast rate. Once they think a shoe is too old for them to continue to have the same durability for their long runs, it's actually still a perfectly good shoe for people who just need to have a pair to walk around.
They usually say about 300 to 400 miles is about how long shoes can last for us, and obviously as cross runners that sometimes doesn't take too long to go up to, so sometimes it might only be a month to 2 months before we're ready for a new pair of shoes, so we kind of accumulate a lot.
Together with Wartburg and all of the other teams at the meet, over 200 pairs were collected for Soles4Souls. All of the shoes for Soles4Souls is the great surprise, but for Sam, it is both a blessing and a curse. He feels that it is a great cause and that he is helping out a lot of children in need, but since this is a one-man operation, the thought of processing all of these shoes is a tough one.
I'm feeling like this is going to be a lot of work because I got all these shoes. I got to tie them together or rubber band them all together. I got to get them ready to ship out to Chicago, and then I have to take them all to Chicago once it's all done.
Just because he has collected enough shoes to help over 700 kids around the world, don't think he's stopping there. Sam has a goal to collect over 2,000 shoes by the end of his project. Reporting for WTV8 News, I'm Ben Hoppenworth.